Okay, we are live on Facebook and we're about to go live on Instagram. And today we're going to be talking about what team members you need to be able to scale. I think that you could do it all yourself because that could be trouble. Usually, if you want to build something meaningful, you'll probably need a team. So if you're still on the tools, quoting, doing the marketing yourself, doing really everything yourself, wearing all the hats that a business owner could wear, that could be trouble for you, and you're probably going to get burnt out quite easily. And there's definitely going to be leaky buckets in your business in all different departments. So, obviously, you need to have somebody doing the actual work. You want to be sure that it's up to the standard that you operate at. You don't want to hire just some kid or just anybody off the web or off the road to do anything. You want to be sure that they follow your standards and that you can leave them at any project, that they can behave themselves, that they're not going to be smoking inside of the home or smoking something they shouldn't in the property, and making sure that they like hold the customer satisfaction or customer requests, if you will, while you're not there, and being sure that they also do what they said that they were going to do. So there's different apps that you can do to be able to manage the people, but you're probably not going to be doing everything yourself as far as finishing the work. You're probably going to need one, two, three guys maybe. The bigger you are, the more people you're going to have, and the less off the tools you're going to be. You're going to have project managers as well, so you're not on the tools. So that's the first thing. You need to get off the tools so that you can have more time to be able to go out and get more jobs, more workers, and be able to deliver for your clients. The second thing I would get, or that you would need to be able to scale your contracting business, aside from like a good crew and a project manager, would probably be a salesperson if you're not that salesperson yourself. Or before even the salesperson, you should always be the salesperson yourself. Figure out the sales process, figure out all that stage of when a new lead comes in, what happens to them, how do you book them in the calendar, how do you do a walkthrough, how do you give them a quote, how do you follow up with that quote, and then how do you close them for a project manager to come in and start doing their work. So you should probably be your salesperson for as long as you can, and then have your project managers be able to complete the work. And an assistant would probably be very helpful, or a driver. If one of the crew members is not the driver, an assistant would be super helpful to be sure that your calendar is up to date if you can't do it yourself. Be sure that all the customers are followed up with and that they're happy and that all your invoices are paid, that your accountant is happy as well. So an assistant is probably a crucial role as well. Your assistant could also be your social media manager, to take content or the content that you provide to them for them to be able to distribute that on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, really anywhere, so that you don't have to do that. But you could also just be doing your own Instagram stories or Facebook stories as well. It doesn't have to be all on your assistant. Um, and after that, I mean, that is what you need. Then the more projects that you get, then the more crews that you can assemble. But then if you're like most contractors getting their jobs from like word of mouth and people who are referring other people and like repeat and referrals, um, you're probably not focused on advertising or marketing. It's probably just like posting here and there and then just taking the jobs that come to you. You're probably not like picking and choosing who you work with. So if you do decide to advertise, it's probably going to be you at the beginning, kind of just trying to see what you can get when you go and advertise on Facebook and Instagram or Google, or maybe you find like a page or a marketplace for contractors to sign up for. Maybe that's good for you, maybe it's not. And so those are different ways that you can get jobs. But then if you actually go out and maybe you have funding to be able to put proper budget into Facebook, Instagram ads, and then somebody to manage it correctly and report for you, that would be my next step so that I can actually like grow and scale and be able to have more opportunities to be able to give more quotes. And then once me as a business owner, I'm too busy to be able to go and quote everybody, follow up with all the quotes that I've given. Then I would probably have a salesperson shadow me so that they can go out, give the quotes as well, and take a little bit off my plate as well. So at that point, I would not be on the tools. I would just focus on client acquisition and then be able to transfer that client acquisition knowledge onto somebody else so that I could work on the business and be able to expand that more and look at maybe different ways or maybe in the business itself there's already a way that is bringing us all of our clients, and so I would want to double down on that and then find other ways to be able to grow as well. And I guess it really depends what point you want to get onto, because there's a lot of people that are probably happy being on the tools, managing the jobs themselves, driving around for materials, getting the quotes themselves, doing the marketing themselves, and maybe not having life, which could be trouble. So that's really what I wanted to talk about. And the second thing I wanted to talk about is the way that things are going for us. So we are a small team and we cannot work with everybody. If somebody tells you that they can work with everybody, either number one, they're a huge company and maybe they could, or maybe they'll just take your money and it could work or not. Or two, it's just not possible. So with us, it's the same thing. We can only work with a certain amount of people at a time. We normally charge monthly either 1,500 to 2,500 per month plus a rev share. We take usually whatever is greater. We want to make as much money as our clients want to be making, and so we want to grow as we make them grow. So that's why we have like a rev share model plus just something that is fair to keep us on board and be able to give the attention to all of our clients. Now, we're working right now with like 10 to 15 clients every single month, and our top would be like probably 20 to 25 at the max that we can work with at this pricing. So, as you guys would probably do yourself too, once we have 25 clients paying us anything from 1,500 to 2,500 a month, plus the rev shares, we're likely gonna start creeping up our pricing so that we can um, almost get the clients that this is actually for. So if you don't have much funding and you think that advertising is like a magical pill that you're going to be able to take to be able to close more deals, this won't be for you. This will be for, like, as we start charging more money and taking less clients on, this will be for the clients who are actually looking to grow. They already have a steady income and business going. They're probably not on the tools. They want to be able to have another scalable way of getting their clients other than like word of mouth and referrals if they're actually doing good work. And then we just want to focus on those people. We want to be able to help them out and grow with them as well. So my point is, what I'm trying to say is that if you're on the fence, if you're possibly thinking of working with us or working with somebody else, and maybe you want to have an expert opinion, a professional opinion, my recommendation would be to book a call with us. We'll go over what you actually got going on, how you're getting your customers, see if this is even for you, and I would probably suggest what I would do if I was in your shoes so that you can make more money. And so my point is, if you're on the fence, book a call with me. We'll see if we can help you out, because once we're at like 25 clients max, we're probably going to start creeping up our pricing. And since we do actually bring value to our clients and results to them, it's probably not going to be 2,500 a month. It's probably going to jump to 5K a month, 7,500 a month per client, and it's going to be bigger clients that we can make them even more money and be able to take a cut from that. So right now we are super content with the clients that we do have. We want to be able to get more of the quality clients that we have at the moment, be able to scale them and ourselves. And so my PSA would be, if you're on the fence about possibly advertising or maybe wanting to scale so that you can get off the tools and be able to employ more people and grow, let us know. Send us a DM. We'll see if we might be able to help you, and we'll talk soon. Hopefully this was helpful for everybody. Bye.